is week 7.
Oh shit, is it?
Yeah.
It's week 7. Are we recording?
Yeah, we are.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. All right.
7 weeks.
I wonder how many times we're gonna start with that kind of intro.
7 weeks, all the time.
Like fucking like, oh, are we recording?
All the time. Like,
We're never not recording.
That professional shit's boring, dog.
Oh yeah. All right. Free Smoke, Black Plague podcast,
Anal.
Kaiju Big Battle, Pokemon.
Electric Boogaloo,
Yeah.
Ultra Sun, and Knuckles EX
yeah.
plus Alpha Arcade Edition version 2019 featuring
CPS2 audio.
Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Q sound.
Dreamcast. We didn't get any Dreamcast this year.
Fuck no.
Still.
Fuck no.
The dream is dead.
The dream has been cast and reeled in, and nothing came with it.
She's just pulling up boots.
Yeah, dog. Like,
Yeah.
pull up seaweed.
Oh my god. All right. Sunohara X Ikari, the fucking god.
Yeah.
How are you this week?
E3 happened.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Fucking finals happened? Question mark.
Hashtag fuck your reality.
Like, it's all a simulation, bro. Like,
No. Like, okay, so if you know where St. Louis, Missouri is, that's where Canada's national sports biggest trophy is. The Lord Stanley's Cup is eating barbecue right now.
wild
Mustard based.
gumbo
And you want to know where the NBA trophy is?
in Snowland.
Oh, where the poutine runs wild, where they drink canned bread all day or some shit?
Maple syrup.
Oh my god, they have the Toronto, Ontario.
In the last podcast, did I not say that, like, this is the era of crossovers?
Yeah. No, that's not a joke.
Everything
That's
is a
not a joke.
crossover.
That's not a joke.
Everything's a crossover this year.
We this is an interesting time because first off, the basketball god said fuck everything about this dynasty, it's over.
Yeah.
The
it's
basketball god is a Lakers fan because he said the last three-peat belongs to Shaq and Kobe.
forever, indefinitely.
Like, KD tried to be a hero. I was like, don't do it, brother. Kendrick Perkins was like, don't do it, brother. They had a slow-mo on his fucking calf when his ACL snapped.
Yeah.
That shit looked so nasty.
That was gruesome, bro. Like,
I was like, that's worse than some Saw shit
Like-
because this is real life.
his ACL snapped, you kind of see his knee bend inward. Like, I was like, that shit just looks fucking painful, bro. Like, I cannot.
I mean, it's even as a Kawhi Leonard fan, because I'm not a Raptors fan, but I'm a Kawhi Leonard fan
Right.
and a Marc Gasol fan.
Right.
I'm glad that Kyle Lowry got rid of that bum DeMar DeRozan who kept choking on the bones every single fucking year, and Serge Ibaka got away from the black hole known as Russell Westbrook, and Marc Gasol got away from the black hole known as Memphis, Tennessee, and fucking they all got a fucking championship. Kawhi shut up everybody. Watching Skip Bayless. Why?
Lose his shit.
Oh my god, on Twitter he went on the bestest rant you could ever hope for. It was so good. He was just, because he still doesn't even call him by his name. He calls him number 2. Which is so fucking disrespectful
Asshole,
and so
man.
petty.
There's an asshole. Dude.
He acts like Kawhi fucked his wife and get that laugh.
Because Kawhi's a robot.
He is a cyborg, yeah.
When he was celebrating, like, he celebrated for 5 seconds, then realized he was celebrating and went right back into standby mode.
Oh my god, that motherfucker said Control Alt Delete Sleep.
Right?
Like, I mean, did you see him dancing in the locker room?
I did.
It was just like, you remember that dude from Chappelle's show that was always going like this?
Yeah, the robot, Donnell Rawlings. He used to hit that shit crispy as fuck, too,
Yo,
bro.
that Prince video where he was wearing that fucking...
And he had a back. That man basically had a Virgin Killer sweater, bro. And he had a shirt with the back out, bro.
Oh my god.
Killing that shit, dog.
That was so good. That's what Kawhi Dance is like. This man is, I don't know who's doing his programming, but shout out to you. You should get a Nobel Prize.
Like, the dance subroutine that shit is wonderful.
But it really just came to a head that this was not their year when Klay Thompson went down in the third quarter.
Yeah.
He tears an ACL. KD tore an ACL.
Yep.
Everybody, I was like, man, y'all better not make fun of Golden State. Y'all might tear an ACL too. Shit.
Didn't fucking Iguodala get hurt too? Or?
Iguodala had a hurt calf this year.
Yeah.
like going in. As a matter of fact, Klay Thompson missed the game because he had like a calf injury earlier in the series, and Toronto won one of those games.
Yep.
So I mean, it just didn't work out. So Toronto better appreciate that trophy because Kawhi's probably about to book over to LA.
Yep.
Hopefully for the Clippers, not with LeBron.
Like that man is another country's national hero, and he could not care less.
This man just has the same look on his face as if he was taking a leak every time he was doing it.
I don't care.
He's just, I'm here,
I won one. Great.
I did my job.
First,
I told y'all what I was going to do.
First time in franchise history. Awesome.
I don't know why y'all surprised. This is what I told you I was going to do it from the beginning.
Awesome.
Yes, Lord. All right. So shout outs to Toronto. Shout out to the St. Louis Blues for winning the fucking Stanley Cup and preventing Boston from getting a 3 fucking championship year.
Everybody's losing their 3rd championship. Man.
Thank God.
That's the rules.
I don't want to fucking see Boston get a fucking win the Super Bowl and the World Series and the fucking Stanley Cup. Thank God they did that. They Milwaukee eliminated Boston in the NBA Finals. Oh my God, that would have been too much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like y'all out here doing too well.
Yeah, no, fuck that city. Or, well, New England is a bunch of areas.
New England in general?
Yeah, everybody
or
thinks...
just Massachusetts?
Yeah, I mean, everyone thinks they're from New England. Because, it's just within that area of the side of the fucking world. So they just go, I eat clam chowder and we have cold winters. So, obviously I'm
from New England. Clearly, bro.
Yeah, there are motherfuckers in New York wearing Patriots jerseys. Fuck off.
Wow.
Motherfuckers. Alright, but yeah. Alright, E3.
Nerd shit.
Alright.
My favorite.
Yeah, okay, so I made a little list. Not everything was about games. Do you know that there's a guy that works for Xbox named Matt Booty?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know it until E3, but yes.
That is...
Even he came out laughing at it, and I appreciate that. Like, you know what the fuck the deal is.
Right.
With your name, because they said Matt Booty, he came out just chuckling. It's wow. Hearing that shit over some loudspeakers in front of thousands of people.
I'm secure about
this.
It's
fucking hilarious.
We're all gonna have a laugh.
We're all gonna laugh at this shit.
Guess what? We still got something else to show you.
There's never been a better time to own an Xbox One PC because none of these games are exclusive.
Yeah, that's something that I don't understand. What the modern day is with these fucking games. You know what I mean? We good?
Yeah.
Alright. I don't understand what these modern days are, games are with this shit now. There's nothing that's gonna be exclusive. There's no exclusivity with online, at least with Xbox and Nintendo.
I was like, there's yeah, you're right. With
their crossplay
online. Because the hardware, not the hardware, the software, every other console has exclusivity except Xbox.
Right.
Which is why I've been saying for console generations, that there's really no point to having an Xbox if you have a PC.
Right.
Because the word exclusive means unavailable through any other means.
Yeah.
So, if I can buy your game on the console as well as somewhere else, whether that be at a later date or the same day, that's not an exclusive.
That's true. It's Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk ain't exclusive, is
No.
it? Yeah. See,
that's on every console except Switch, I think.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, so, I mean, that was the big one, because, not even because of the game.
Right.
God bless Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
The GOAT.
He came out, when they showed that light and the shadows coming out, I was like, oh my God, it's the second coming. I've been wrong all this time. What a wonderful time to be an athist. Realize that you're getting left behind on an Xbox.
It's damn, dog.
Jesus knows how to make an entrance. Let's see it.
That hardcore existential crisis is it's not even that. That's not the bad part. It's just the fact that you have to admit that you've been wrong all these years.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, fuck it. I figured after the rapture, it will be basically the purge. So
pretty much.
I'm willing to go and take that risk.
The Rapture is essentially just a hard reset.
Oh yeah, but it's gonna be a pretty good world. We ain't gotta worry about no abortion limits. I can tell you that much.
Of course not.
All them Christians are gonna be gone. They're gonna be complaining from heaven about all those aborted fetuses. Wow. They're gonna have a lot of company too.
Too many people. It's just gonna be we're actually at capacity.
Yeah.
Fire marshal came and shut us down.
Fire marshal, God. He comes in with a little helmet and an axe.
A little badge.
I played the whole character, guys.
Just everybody get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Everybody
You're going back.
You're going back. It's not over. JK.
Yeah.
It was a prank, bro.
It's just a prank, bro. All right, but yeah, Cyberpunk looks cool.
Yep.
I've noticed though that like I can't really tell the difference between what's supposed to be cinematic and actual gameplay.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. I don't know what they're trying to sell.
Oh, okay.
Like, are they presenting the cinematic? Because a lot of them were presenting cinematic trailers this year, rather than actually showing us what
gameplay
they wanted us to see.
Right.
And that was really curious for me. I didn't understand. I didn't know if that was just me watching, or if you had the same kind of like,
yeah.
experience.
I mean, and it's definitely a change of pace, because like even I know Nintendo showed off some gameplay of some of the games during their Treehouse.
Yes.
And I think Sony not being there kind of had more of an impact on like the other presentations, because like the majority of even like some of the smaller publishers like Devolver Digital, Ubisoft isn't a smaller publisher, but it's smaller than the major three.
But they went in more this year,
right?
It seemed like noticeably.
But like a lot of shit that was shown was like primarily like cutscenes or trailers designed for the games,
just to build up basically hype rather than actually sell you on what the game product will actually be.
And last year for the most part that wasn't the case, because like Ghost of Tsushima had
they had Pipe Guy,
they had the flute dude do his little performance, and then they showed gameplay.
Yes.
Same thing with The Last of Us 2. It started out with a cutscene, and then the rest of that era was gameplay.
Yeah.
So like, same thing with Nintendo last year. Like they showed a game, they showed some shit for Smash, a little bit of gameplay. Yeah. They showed Link's Awakening reveal.
Right. They didn't have any gameplay there.
They had a little bit.
Well, that's right. That's right. They did.
Because like it was like bits and pieces. It wasn't like raw gameplay. It was like bits and pieces of it thrown in the trailer, so we at least knew what the fucking looked like.
Especially if you actually played the old game on the Game Boy, you knew what you were looking at.
Right.
So.
Like we knew exactly what to expect. We know what to expect when that game does finally come out.
Yeah. Did they do any presentation for the new Pokemon at the last year's E3?
Last year's? No. It was just. I don't even think it got announced at E3. I think they had a direct for it.
That's right.
That was where it got announced. Yeah. But like, even during the direct, like they
had Bayo 3.
Yeah, that was
Bayo 3. That was the big one.
Yeah, because like even during the first Pokemon direct, there was some gameplay in it.
Yes.
But this year, and I think Nintendo kind of has like that formula down. It's like, hey, we'll show y'all trailers at E3. That's what everybody cares about. If you want to see gameplay, we'll have a side event, which is Treehouse, which is just dedicated gameplay.
Yes.
Bad gameplay because journalists and most devs suck at their own games.
Right.
But at least I know what to look forward to.
Yeah.
I can at least understand the aesthetic or the intent behind showing the gameplay.
Yeah, the fucking Smash one from last year was kind of cringy.
Yeah, that shit was bad.
That shit, like, my guys were just getting their asses whooped, and they just kept this smile on their face.
They were so hyped. They were excited.
I'm so happy to lose.
Like,
I never felt so happy losing.
I don't get it.
It's like, does your shield button not work, sir? I don't know.
No, not at all.
No. Okay. But Xbox, overall, one of the things that I've enjoyed about having Xbox at the beginning is that because they don't really have any exclusivity stuff, this is where a lot of companies use their reveals. And one of the big ones for me was the Dragon Ball Kakarot. Overall, I guess I'll just give just a brief opinion of it. I want that.
Oh yeah,
I want that really badly.
It's console legacy of Goku, man.
Yeah, and it's not. I remember the legacy of Goku for the Game Boy Advance
GBA
was turn-based, wasn't it? No, that's right. It was
real. It was quote unquote open world for like what they could fit on the cartridge.
Right.
The what was the other one? The Attack of the Saiyans. That one was the turn-based one.
Yeah,
the one for,
that's right.
I think 3DS. I think that game came out that late.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it was for the 3DS.
Yeah, I think so.
No.
I remember Legacy of Goku. Wait, they had two of them, didn't they? Legacy
of Goku one.
Yeah. Yeah. See, but now we get a graphical overhaul. They've had some experience with Xenoverse.
Right.
It kind of gives me a little bit of a Xenoverse vibe. But I wonder how like the actual like leveling up and things of that nature will work in this particular instance, because if I level up to Super Saiyan a little too early, you know,
you're gonna be overpowered.
They didn't say how far. They were specifically going out of their way to not tell us how much they're gonna be covering.
Right.
Because they did. I think they asked about Cell and Buu.
Yeah, it's at least Frieza. We know that much.
Yeah, and the cutscenes look beautiful.
Right.
And the graphics look beautiful.
And I mean, like Namco, I don't think there's anybody at this point that's gonna do cell shading better than Namco or ArcSys.
Absolutely.
So like their games at the very least are always gonna be pretty. My only gripe with this game, and it's been my gripe with Dragon Ball games, hell, since like 2015.
Yeah.
When are y'all gonna start making games that start at Super? Like we have literally been playing the same DBZ storyline.
Yeah.
For like damn near 30 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It dates back to the SNES.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Because all 3 Tenkaichi games and all 3 Budokai games were DBZ, which I get it, because there wasn't anything else out at the time. There was no Super.
Correct.
And there wouldn't be for another damn near 9 years.
Yeah.
But like now we're at the point where like I think you should start at Super. Like, cause we all know full well what happened in Z. Like even children that were born after Z ended know what happened in Z.
Yeah. Super. I don't know why though. It's kind of like Naruto right now. You know, I think they've moved on to past this. Now they're into like the Boruto area of like with their games.
Yeah,
they're in
like,
the Boruto.
Their games start with Boruto now.
Right, and so like there's plenty of things they can do. The One Piece game that I haven't seen too much actual news about.
But
recently.
World Seeker?
Yeah, World Seeker. I actually don't know when that starts. I'm not too big a One Piece guy.
I think it starts, and don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it starts after the Great War. Pretty sure it does.
Okay.
Because I mean, like literally every other franchise starts at, you know, their current era.
Right.
I won't say the current arc, but they start at the current era. But for some reason, we can't move past Z.
No, I think there's like this. I don't know who's running the show over there, but I think there's this kind of corporate idea where they're just like, sell the most fucking knowable product that you think you can know, that we think that people will know.
Right.
And we'll just add on everything else after
Right.
the
Everything
fact.
else will just be DLC.
I mean, for fuck's sake, look how they handle fighters.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we still don't have any super characters until Broly Super and Gogeta. No, actually, I take that back. Hit was from launch.
Yeah.
Hit was launched.
Hit and Goku Black.
Yeah, but
because Beerus is technically a Z battling gods.
Yeah, true. But I mean, well, that's just released. No excuse. I need more movies.
Right.
In the fucking series. But remember the Xbox trailer from 2 years ago when they first debuted it?
For fighters?
Yeah. Buu, Frieza, and Cell versus adult Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan. I mean, for God's sake. Like this is
we get
this is what they sell.
Right.
Like that is a perfect debut trailer because it's like, you know these characters. Right. We know that you know these characters. Yeah. So I mean, for fuck's sake. But I mean, they did include Hit and Black during the beginning, but I mean, after that fact, I guess you get your Blues.
Which, like that, I don't even really count them as separate characters because it's Goku and Vegeta.
It's very tough.
Like same thing with Golden Frieza, man. Like
yeah.
It's not a suit. It's a form that was debuted in Super, but Frieza didn't debut in Super.
See, I've always looked at the vanilla versions of Goku and Vegeta as at least because they don't have like the Super Saiyan shit on their side.
Right.
They can at least have a little more interpretation.
Right. You can kind of finesse those.
Yeah, exactly. So like, and that's the same. Well, I was gonna say the same with GT Goku, but I mean, he's a little hamster with a fucking pole.
We don't fucking
with a stick.
We don't care about GT.
Yeah, he's as far as I know, I think he's like one of the more top tier characters now.
Yeah, he's good. That man's good as shit now, dog.
No. Okay. I saw that big red X come up on the recording software.
It was a prank.
All right, it's just a prank, bro.
Eh.
Don't shoot me, my guy.
But yeah, like for fighting games or fighting games that have a new plot, that's fine. Like, I'm fine with y'all using like those versions of those characters because those are the iconic ones. But like story-based games, let's move the fuck on, man. Let's do Super. Super's the current arc. It's still got a manga. It's still ongoing.
Yeah.
Let's at least do up to the show because the manga has passed the show.
I think what they could have done is just skip the original Vegeta saga.
Yeah,
Maybe
just go
start
straight
you
to
with
anime.
like Boo, because Boo started with the tournament, and you got the Majin Vegetas, and so there's enough play where you can play on that, and then that ends, and then you can go straight into Super.
Yep.
I think, which will give you your established base, and then you move on to your new era where people may not be as familiar. Or even if they are familiar, it's the most recent stuff that we've enjoyed.
It's a run back.
Yeah, so I don't know. Quick question: how is Forza Motorsports like?
I don't fucking know, man. I
Like,
haven't played.
how is this still being?
I haven't played a Forza hell since the 360,
Jesus.
and like that just shows that game's age. But like, I haven't played a Forza since the 360, and every time I see it, it's like Madden to me at this point. It's like sports games.
It's like I care. I actually watch football, and I don't even care. I care even less every time I see a new damn Madden
Right.
come around.
Because you know what it is.
Yeah, and Forza is like, why?
What, for what? Like, what demographic is buying this?
These poor sons of bitches have to park this car onto the Xbox stage without getting
Every
a
year.
scratch on it
Every
every
year.
single year.
And now we have a Lego partnership. Because last year we did Hot Wheels,
Christ.
and this year it's Legos.
Oh my god, I can't wait till they do like Star Wars. Get a Diddy's partnership. Get your special Forza Motorsports Diddy's Cup.
I can't wait.
Along with a Grand Slam Forza Motorsport. Get an extra pancake. Oh, I don't know. And it's like, Xbox puts it on stage, and they still have their little fucking applause breaks in their speech.
Yeah.
Why? No one cares.
Nobody.
You know that we
Nobody
know that
really
you
cares.
know that nobody cares.
Right. And I'm
Why
like,
are you doing this?
like I honestly think at this point it's so we can say that we have a game on our console for children that we made.
Oh my god.
Because like
It's like shovelware at this point.
it really is. And I mean, I get it, it's racing. There's only so much you can change before you start to make like party races like
Mario
Sonics, your Sonic Team Racing, your Mario Karts, your Crash. Like, I get that, but like even Gran Turismo doesn't drop 2 games every year because there's Forza, right? But then there's also Forza Horizon, which I don't even know what the fuck the difference is between the two of the games because they run the same engine.
They look the exact same.
They look the same.
I never really thought about it, but it's like I don't know what the hell they do.
Right, like
what's the difference here?
And I need, like, as far as just like games in that genre, like sports games, I was cool when Midway, which is how old we are, because Midway's not a thing, it's NetherRealm now. But like when Midway was making shit like NBA Jam and NFL Blitz, I was fine with those sports games because they were different enough and engaging enough for me to play them. Like I could do shit in those games that I can't do in other sports games.
Right.
Like I'm not one of those people that needs like hyper realism in video games.
I don't understand when that kind of idea came in.
Right.
Because when we were growing up, we had the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
And so you had NFL Blitz.
Yeah.
And that was EA Sports big.
There.
I think. And that was along with NBA Street.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so which was emphasizing the above and beyond aspect that video games
like,
can do.
Just the insane shit.
Yes, like, I mean, for fuck's sake. And I don't know what year it took place, but it was probably the year that WWE started making wrestling games that are supposed to be simulations.
Yeah.
When, if you know anything about professional wrestling, you realize how stupid that is.
Yeah. Because it's I think it was when 2K took over the franchise.
Right. And so it's like, why is WWE trying to portray a realistic wrestling game?
When wrestling is acting.
It is not. It's predetermined fucking matches.
Yeah.
It is literally taking pro wrestling is bringing the fantasy to life.
Right. And like there are certain things from the real world that you can bring to the game and still have it feel like a game.
Yes.
Like when Shenmue, or hell, like when Dreamcast era games, period. But when Shenmue added like night and day transitions and like active weather and like multiple lines or multiple options for dialogue, which is something they got from Fallout.
Yeah.
But still, it had never been done in a 3D game before. Like that type of realism is cool.
Yeah, BioWare pushed that further with like the fucking not Dead Space, for fuck's sake. Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Mass Effect and games like that. They made that. They gave the character a hell of a lot more like uniqueness. They gave you as a player control.
Right. They gave you choices.
Yeah. So if you're an asshole in real life, you can be an asshole in the
fucking game.
For fuck's sake. I mean, you don't get that option too often.
But it's still a game in space where like if you shoot somebody, they do 30,000 backflips and the guns aren't realistic and there's no bullet drop and like you don't have to worry about like contextual leans behind cover and shit. Like Rainbow Six Siege, as fun as Siege is, like I feel like with that game they were more focused on like actual military style raids and they tried to translate that into a team-based shooter. And it, like I said, as fun as the game is,
right,
I don't feel it was necessary to make that into a game. Same thing with COD. COD used to be an arcade shooter.
Yeah.
Now every time you hear it's like, oh, this is the most realistic, visceral Call of Duty. Yeah, and I'm like, I don't want that.
Yeah, that's
like,
not.
That's not what got me into Call of Duty. That's not what I feel Call of Duty needs to stay relevant.
There's a reason why it got popular in the first place. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I think Modern Warfare is considered like
the magnum opus,
the standard.
Like, yeah, from 2007 to 2010, all of those Call of Duties are like the gold standard Call of Duties.
Right. Like, I remember, I remember back in Xbox magazines with the Call of Duty from World War II. Mm-hmm. And you had a little demo
fucking World at War.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, they went a long way. And it seems like they're going, I don't know if they're chasing trends, which brings me back to my original point. Where did this start?
Right.
Who said that realistic has to be the thing?
Right.
I understand they try to push it for like graphics, right?
Right.
Whenever they come out with a new console, look at how realistic these textures are.
That's fine.
Okay, cool. What about the game, and what is it going to be doing here? All right.
It's just, and I don't.
I'm not sure how to help with that yet.
All right.
But I'm still learning.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
All right.
It's one of those things that you can't really like put a finger on.
Yeah.
But like you said, in terms of graphics, it's fine. Like in terms of gameplay, I don't want that because you try to like in again going back to Call of Duty, like in the story mode, they try to simulate what it's like to be in an actual war.
Right.
When I'm like, talk to anybody that's ever been in combat. Like talk to any veteran or any active duty military personnel that's been in combat. This shit is not realistic.
Yeah.
It's like you're trying to keep realism into the confines of a game.
You have to remember when you're talking about simulating like a war in a video game, you're not getting actual bullets shot at you.
You're not.
If you talk to anyone who's actually been in combat, they'll be like, I didn't want to be there.
Yeah, that shit's stressful. I wasn't like this fucking roided up murder machine.
Right. Jackson.
Like that's like none of them are that person.
They're just your neighbors.
And then when you die or do something wrong, they try to hit you with like one of these pseudo philosophical quotes to make you feel bad about, a stray bullet hitting an old woman in a sea of enemies.
And it's like, no, that's not how it. That's not
at all.
That's not even remotely close. If anything, you should be talking about how like collateral damage.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is the reality of war. And so if you're trying to simulate that into a video game, the thing should brick your console after you die. That's
Right.
how you fucking simulate a
Just
fucking video
straight-
game.
Like you die and like your save file gets deleted and you start the fuck over as somebody else entirely.
Immediately.
Reincarnation.
That's some good game design right there, bro.
Right. That shit's fantastic.
Oh yeah, you die. You only get literally one life. Not like one life and then you restart from a checkpoint, but one life and then
That's it.
You're done.
That's all.
Yeah, you're done. There's your war, folks.
Good job, GG.
Yep. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. Did you know they're making a TurboGrafx 16 mini?
For what?
Next topic.
Yeah, like just get fuck that. What's next? I'm not even gonna waste any more time on that shit. Like what's next?
I saw that shit and I was like, why though?
Money. What's next?
Okay.
Like, because money. What's fuck that?
Did you know there's a Scott Anus at Square Enix?
Fuck that shit, dog. Like,
Like, who watches a TurboGrafx?
nobody wanted that shit 40 years ago. Why the fuck are you remaking it now?
Oh god. Oh god, that's funny. I don't know. I saw that commercial come up. I don't remember where, but during one of the streams this week, and I was like, but so we get a TurboGrafx before a Dreamcast Mini. Okay, I see where your guys' head's at. Up your ass. All right, let's talk about Square. Which I thought was more of a like de facto pseudo Sony conference in a way.
It was Sony like.
Yeah.
Like I think things could have been ordered differently,
Right.
but overall there wasn't really anything that I would say I was disappointed with.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
y'all gave us hella remake gameplay, which is what people been wanting.
Exactly.
Dragon Quest is coming to the Switch, which is something Nintendo announced fucking months ago in one of their directs.
Congratulations.
I get it. Dragon Quest is huge over there. I can
It's-
appreciate
you
what
know.
it did for the genre. I can.
Yes. I mean, it's their money.
But
you know,
I don't need to see an ad every 2 months reminding me that Dragon Quest 11 is coming to the Switch.
I'm still not gonna buy it.
Not right. Like I played it, I'm not gonna buy it again.
Right.
Builders 2 is coming out. That's cool if you like that type of thing.
Right. That Minecraft dungeon.
Dungeons, which
Actually looked kinda
Diablo,
cool.
and
Yeah.
like I played Diablo, so
Right.
might get it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe.
I mean, it
I don't
looks
know.
like it's an interesting take on the Minecraft design.
Right.
That's what made me curious about it. Let's just fuck it.
Eight's,
Avengers.
8's getting remastered. Nah, 8's getting remastered.
Who?
FF8.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that shit's getting remastered.
That's right.
Which means that
Finally.
after 7, after y'all are done like jacking off all the fucking 7 fanboys whose first Final Fantasy was 7,
Yeah.
we can get on to the real games, the good ones.
Yeah. Crystal Chronicles, all
Please,
that.
please, God, let FF8 get a remake. Nut.
Oh, absolutely. But do you think that will go with the same Final Fantasy VII strategy? Oh, you think
I don't
it'll
think
stick-
so.
You think it'll stick with turn-based?
Oh, you mean like, well, no, like it's got to be real time.
Yeah.
It's got to be real time because like people don't have, or this generation of gamers doesn't have the patience that we did for turn-based games anymore.
No.
That's why like shit like Phoenix Wright and the classic FF remakes don't do as well as they should.
You know, I actually downloaded Final Fantasy, what was it, 9 for the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried out their little speed-up mode. See how it's like. Imagine having the VCR, Google it, kids, and just pressing the fast-forward button. And everything is like that. Like, you will sit there standing there
Nope.
almost as if there's like fucking static going across the screen.
Nope.
And you're watching everybody just stand there jumping up and down and shit.
Don't want
and you're
it.
like, this isn't better.
I either want
This is
the
chaos.
I either want the original speed or real time.
Yeah.
Cause I can do both, but if you're gonna remake it turn-based, I want the original speed. If you're not gonna make it turn-based, I'm fine with real time.
Yeah.
Because I called it 15. 15 was more or less a beta for how they wanted to run their system. Because now every real-time RPG they've made since that has used a variant of that system,
Yeah,
which is fine.
I mean, I always thought that Final Fantasy 15's it hid the RPG elements well.
Right.
It made you feel like if you were into like a hack and slash kind of like general thing, you'll find 15 like as a very available game,
Yep.
but it still has like the stat building.
Yep.
You know, the grinding.
Yep.
It still had like, I mean, you can cook your own meals.
All-
It's like with Zelda and all that shit.
Yep. Like-
So you have something there for you. And the Final Fantasy VII demo, where they were showing it, the fact, first off, kudos to them for actually making it able to switch between all the characters.
Yeah,
from the jump.
I said that was gonna be a big thing for me. Like, if I only play as Cloud, I'm not buying it.
Yeah, and I guess we can get into just a brief dip our toe into Twitter nonsense. Do you know that people are pissed off that Tifa's wearing a sports bra?
Why? Like, I mean,
Because
if
they
you're-
want to see cleavage because they're fuckboys.
If you're a martial artist, well, if you're a female martial artist, like, sports bra kind of mandatory. Because, like, there's a lot of movement involved, and, like, you don't want your titties flopping out.
Yeah.
The only reason they got away with it 22 years ago was because they didn't want to waste time rendering a sports bra graphic.
Right.
But that's why, like, her shit doesn't move. You don't have to worry about shit like that when you don't have the
She
technology.
didn't
for
even
it.
have like titty physics.
Right,
back then.
even in fucking Advent Children, like, she wore that leather vest
Yes.
that zipped up, and her boob size was reduced, or at least reduced from what we had come to expect at that point.
I want to go and look up the Kingdom Hearts 2 version of her too. I think she actually had the same as in Advent Children. Mm-hmm. I think they had the Advent Children.
Yeah,
version.
like, cause the Advent Children was the hype when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out.
Right,
Because
so-
they were rocking those designs.
There were actual people complaining, adding Square Enix on Twitter, talking about why did you do this, and complaining about social justice
Yep.
and all this other shit.
Same
It's
thing
like,
with the new Pokemon trainer, Nessa.
woo!
And I'm like, Twitter, man,
Speaking of which,
Twitter should be a paid app for all you niggas to have these loud ass, wrong ass fucking opinions.
I swear to God.
I swear to God, dude. Like,
Talk
Twitter
out
was
your ass.
if Twitter was $10 a month, half of you motherfuckers wouldn't have one. But
I
like,
can bitch on YouTube for free.
cause like when I saw the design, like she's a fucking attractive trainer. Like, that was the first thing I thought. I was like, that's like, she's really fucking pretty. Not only that, she's black, dope. More of us in games that I enjoy. Neat.
Cool.
My first thought was not, oh my god, she's so sexualized. She's a fucking water trainer. Clearly she's a swimmer. Have you seen how they dress in the fucking Olympics? This is the outfit that they wear.
This is something that I was thinking about since that, because I remember you shared a tweet about that back earlier this week, and I think that people have this idea or confusion about being sexy and being sexualized.
Yeah.
See, remember when we talked about very first week, old girl from Persona 5? Mm-hmm. She was wearing the leotard, right?
Because she's a fucking gymnast.
She's a gymnast, and they had the audacity to show thighs, which just shows me if you're upset about that, you have never watched actual collegiate gymnastics
At all.
Like,
or
not
in
even
any
least.
capacity.
or gymnastics really from any
Right.
grade. But it was like they were saying that she's sexualized. It's like she's not doing anything.
Exactly.
She's just standing there.
Because like, people need to understand that sex
It's an
and-
action.
Right, sex and sexual are all contextual, bars for that ass.
Yeah.
But like, if a water type Pokemon champion comes out in some swimming shorts and a swimming top,
You can't do that.
oh, she's over sexualized. And then there's the crowd.
kids.
My favorite fucking piece of think piece Twitter is like, oh, she's over
That's a
sexualized.
fucking oxymoron.
It's like, because she's over sexualized because she's black. Like, she's a fucking like. First of all, shut up.
Jesus.
Like, because you niggas were nowhere to be found when Misty went through her changes. When Sabrina lost her uniform and went to a halter top with the gaucho pants. Y'all definitely weren't there for Wendy.
Yep.
Or Cynthia. Or
Right.
none of it. Like, y'all just look for the next thing to be offended at.
It's really funny because I mean, like stupid people don't understand about how quickly they show their hand, right? So they show a picture of, first of all, Missy was walking around in boy shorts when we were kids.
Yeah, boy
And
shorts
fucking
and a tank top
tank
with
top
suspenders.
with fucking a halter top because it was showing her fucking
Yeah, you're right.
her
She
fucking
had her
belly button.
midriff.
And fucking and fucking what you call them, suspenders. Looking like a goddamn Chippendale. And she's like, and then they redesigned her with like, I think she was wearing either a one piece or a two piece. I can't
One
remember.
piece. She was wearing a
One
one-piece swimsuit with a jacket over it.
Okay, and
And
Nessa
then it
comes
just became straight up the one piece.
right. And so, I think what people don't really understand is like when you say that Nessa is over-sexualized because she's a water trainer wearing a swimsuit, what you really mean to say is that she is sexy.
Like,
Period.
What you really mean to say is I don't understand what I'm fighting for because
Like-
she chose to wear that. So you calling her out on it means you're slut shaming. And like, let's just avoid that entire topic for
Yeah.
this podcast.
Yeah, no,
Because it's
make
supposed to be about the games.
we'll do a slut shaming special
And I'm just like,
in September.
I'm like, yeah, she's literally, hey, here's the water champion Nessa comes out in swimwear. She's sexualized.
It's
cool.
absolute asinine. And one thing that people
Shut
have to realize,
entire
fucking
fuck
sexualize is an action. If she walked around there with a fucking pole like Jade in MK9, right? MK9 Jade, tits out, fucking bikini ninja with a fucking pole, and when she had a winning pose, she would ride up the pole like a stripper.
Yep.
If you want to argue that that's sexualized, that's fine. Personally, I don't understand why that's a negative, but okay.
What's the actual issue?
Yeah. What's the actual danger here?
She's comfortable with her body and her sexuality. She's owning it.
She rides on a stripper pole, which is more than you will ever see in your life.
Fuck's the problem?
People that are complaining. And then you have Nessa. Nessa comes out in a swimsuit and walks. She literally waved, tossed a Pokeball, and turned her Pokemon into a kaiju big monster.
Sexualized.
That is, obviously, she is trying to take your children and raise them
Sexualized.
in a fucking closet.
Sexualized.
Clearly? Like, I don't know. It's this idea that a woman being sexy is sexualized, and yet these are the same people on the other end will say that women should have the right to be. Well, I don't know if they're the same people. They're all extremists, but I don't understand where
Right.
the lines are
Nobody
nowadays.
does. It's blurred.
It's everyone just seems like an idiot. I don't know, but it's crazy. When you shared that tweet, I was like, "That's you guys. Come on."
Y'all are fucking dumb. And this is like I told you, this was gonna become my quote
This
for
is the
2019.
Yeah.
Pick a better hill to die on.
Not Pokemon Nessa.
Not water type trainer wears swimsuit. What's next, bro? Like I'm done with this shit. Like,
I don't know.
is there anything else?
Fucking Marvel, Avengers. We gotta talk
Yeah,
about Avengers.
fucking Avengers.
And Ultimate Alliance too.
Ultimate Alliance, I feel like will be commercially, or no, I'm sorry, I confused those words. I feel like Marvel Ultimate Alliance will be the better critically acclaimed game.
Yeah.
Although I feel like Avengers will be the better consumer acclaimed game. Because
Yeah.
Ultimate Alliance, it's the same thing that Marvel vs. Capcom ran into. Ultimate Alliance has the roster, and it's
It
familiar.
has the art style too.
Right. It's
it really
familiar.
visually is appealing.
Like it's all good. Like I have no complaints so far
Yeah.
about what Ultimate Alliance looks like because that's what I know.
Yeah.
With Avengers, I mean they don't look like the movie incarnations of
They
the
got their
characters.
stunt doubles.
Right, which is whatever. Like as long as the game's good, I don't give a shit.
Right.
They look close enough. Except for fucking Black Widow and Cap. Like
Oh God.
Cap-
I didn't even want to say it. But fuck.
Captain America looks like Cobb County PD.
Captain America looks like a manager at Denny's that gets sent in from out of town.
Right.
And fucking
Like he's a cleanup manager.
Yeah, we're here to actually improve
Like-
our overall under new management. Denny's Captain
Right,
America.
like the one that actually follows every single rule and rides your shit if you don't.
Yeah, he looks like a Captain America that says if you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
Exactly.
He's
And
that guy.
Black Widow, I just hope they fix that shit by the end.
Yeah,
Tony
she
looks
looks
fine.
kinda-
Bruce Banner looks fine.
Tony's okay because he's gonna be wearing a mask anyway.
Right,
The
Thor-
Iron Man suit looked nice.
Thor was passable.
You're right.
And I mean, like, in all honesty, like I get why people are complaining because we've been seeing these same 5 people in movies for 11 years.
Yeah, 2008 was Iron
2008
Man
was
1.
Yeah, so like 11 years. So I get why you'd be concerned about it. The gameplay that was in the trailer looks fucking dope. Like everybody
cool.
looks like they're going to fill a role, which is what I want.
Right.
Because it's supposed to be an action RPG. Air
Right.
quotes on RPG.
Yeah.
But from what it looks like, everybody's gonna have a role, and that's exactly what I expected this game to be. just like the Avengers, everybody has their thing that they do.
Exactly. That's what it's a perfect idea or IP to use for that kind of thing. Because I mean, Tony's clearly like what he is. Hulk is clearly
Your
a tank.
mage.
Yeah,
Tony would
yeah, I
probably be
guess
the
he could be
mage.
Your captain is just your point. He's
Your
your fighter.
fighter.
I guess. Yeah. You know, you got Hulk as a tank. Thor would be
Black mage?
sure. Why not?
Black mage, destruct, yeah, black mage, why not?
And Widow is the girl that gets stabbed by Sephiroth at the end.
The bard.
Yeah.
The, the monk.
The bard. Fucking hell. Yeah, so that looked good. Ultimate Alliance looks like it's going to be fine. Also, I thought it was funny. During the Treehouse stream of Ultimate Alliance, guess who Combo Fiend was playing as?
Ooh, I missed it. I missed the MUA.
Yeah, he was playing as Magneto.
Oh, fucking of course he was. Of course he was.
His 8-way dashing ass. I was like, Combo Fiend, you slick motherfucker.
Is this a hint? Is this a Marvel reference?
Oh, yeah. Is this
Are we getting a fourth one?
Are we? Yeah, exactly. I wanted to tweet that out. Like, Combo Fiend's playing Magneto. Is it time? Marvel
Is it time? Capcom,
Capcom
presents
presents
Marvel Comics. Nah,
Sanford
yeah,
and Son.
nah, you thought, boy.
That
That shit
fucking
was
video was so
funny.
fucking
That shit
good.
was funny as fuck.
It put everything. I was just hoping they would have like a Dreamcast drop
Right,
or something like that.
like they had Cyber Connect, Autodesk scale form. That shit was, boy, woo.
Oh, and they actually played the whole fucking theme song. I thought that was funny. We should share that. All right, but yeah, that was let's see. Oh, Star Wars.
Fallen Order.
Yes.
Sekiro Jedi Die Twice. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I am okay with what I saw.
I was hoping that like there'd be some level of customization, but it doesn't look like there is, and that's fine.
Right.
I'm just like, bro, why don't black people exist in space?
You got Forrest Whitaker.
Oh, cool. Who's where now? Who's
He is
fucking
now
dead?
he's typecast as a dead, the wise old black guy that
Who dies.
Yeah,
That's what he
shout
is.
out to Black Panther.
And I mean, Lando's in episode 9.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he's gonna die. Like,
How big of a pop? You know, Keanu Reeves got a big pop. What's her face? That was that Ghost Riding game or whatever. Or Ghost Wire, excuse me. What's her face? When she did that little
yeah.
like all these fucking people were nutting in the crowd.
Yeah.
How much of a fucking thing would it have been if Donald Glover was the main character of that Star Wars game? Like if they just had his model.
Just like
Fuck it. Celebrity cameos in video games have been taken off.
everybody would have blown up.
Oh my god.
Like why make a new character when you can just model a real human into your game and make them the protagonist?
Shout out to Hideo Kojima. And
You starting trends like
Stranding.
the man is a time traveler.
I swear
Like
to God.
he made up, and I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna like fact check me on this, but
Right.
before MGS2, I'd never heard the word meme used in that context. And it's all like that MGS3 and MGS4 are all like the memes will unite us. Not everybody understands how memes work.
Right.
And now look at where we are in 2019.
Oh, he knew.
Memes are the only thing that keeps some of us alive.
He knew better than all of us.
He's fucking visionary, dude.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what your new game is even about, bro, but
I'm gonna buy it.
If
I'm buying it.
oh, are you?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
We'll do a live stream. Death Stranding live stream.
Like 1,000% I'm buying that shit.
Yeah.
I might do a playthrough.
Yeah.
I might not
Oh,
even stream
shit.
it. I might just do a playthrough of that shit, man.
God damn, we gotta do a fucking whole walkthrough
Yeah.
tutorial.
Hell yeah, dog.
Death Stranding walkthrough tutorial.
Bruh, like it's
It looks absolutely insane. Whatever the fuck is going
yeah,
on.
whatever the hell it is. I
Yeah.
don't fucking know.
I
man.
remember the trailer from last year. Old buddy got picked up and the air was trying to stab himself in the neck and shit. I'm like, I don't know where you're going, bro. But
Like-
you know that knife can stab other things too.
Like the shit. It looks like a weird hybrid of like bits and pieces of MGS, maybe some fucking Zone of the Enders.
yeah.
Like it looks like it borrows elements from a lot of his games as well as some other games, because like there's platforming and I know that much, but there's also like gunplay. So I'm gonna just see how that shit turns out.
Yeah, it looks like it has some interesting. I mean, it's like curious, almost like a car wreck.
Right.
You don't know if everyone's gonna be okay, but I
You don't
can't
care,
turn
you
away.
just wanna see. Right.
I can't turn away.
Can't.
It's just like so many rollovers. The kid flew out the fucking window, but goddamn, he made a fucking 10 on that landing.
Yeah.
And he splattered on the ground.
Stuck it.
Yeah, stuck that landing, buddy. Flew into the ocean. Okay. Are we missing anything?
I think that was pretty much it, man.
Fantasy Star 2, do you care?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till it comes to PC or PS4 and get it because I refuse to buy an Xbox for a game that I used to play illegally on American servers 7 years ago. Like I'm upset that for
Fantasy
one,
Star Cops are gonna get you.
right? I'm upset for one that it took this long to bring it stateside.
Yeah.
Two, that when you do bring it stateside, you bring it to like the least popular console.
Is it debuting on Xbox or is it exclusive?
No, it's debuting on Xbox.
Okay.
Like I think they said they have at least 1 year where it's a timed exclusive basically.
No.
But yeah, like 1 year.
Now speaking of which, Stadia, the Stadia shit. I mean,
I don't care.
no, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like speaking of timed exclusive, these guys are making Shenmue 3 is an exclusive now for Stadia 3.
Is it really?
I think it's either a
That
release
shit better not be.
exclusive,
I was about to say,
exclusive, or-
it might be a debut exclusive because I know that shit was crowdfunded for Sony. Like, so if that shit's a Stadia exclusive now, I'm gonna need all that money to go back to everybody that donated.
Let me double check. I'm googling it now. I'm on the case.
Okay.
It is scheduled to be published by Deep Silver on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 4 and Windows. Let me see what the Stadia thing is about. Because I remember people were freaking the fuck out about that shit. Epic Store only.
That's what it is then.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I don't know what an Epic Store is. I asked Steve.
Epic Games,
Yeah.
the people that make Dauntless and Fortnite, for some reason they have their own store that they think can compete with Steam when it's half as operable as Steam is. Yeah, those niggas.
Really?
Yeah, dead serious. Like they have their own. So like, there's no cross game chat. There's no game sharing. There's no universally mapped controls. Like it's a bunch of shit that like you've come to expect as the norm because of Steam.
Yeah.
Is not on the Epic store.
Well, I don't know why you would buy off of Epic then.
You wouldn't. That's the thing. Like unless it's exclusive to Epic. Like
I hope it's not Shenmue 3 is exclusive to
fuck
Epic.
no. Like I said, dude, like the whole thing was like it was a PS4 game.
Yeah.
Like it was crowdfunded 3 years ago now?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, like it was crowdfunded 3 years ago as a PS4 exclusive. Or at least a PS4 launch exclusive.
Oh, retro. This is from Forbes. Shenmue 3 is an Epic Game Store exclusive, leaving Kickstarter backers in the lurch.
So that might be I don't know. I don't know if it's Epic Store exclusive for PC or if it's just Epic Store exclusive period.
Case of fast video game Kickstarter every 1 million. Backers were able to choose if they wanted a PS4 or a PC version of the game, and it was heavily implied that Steam would be the platform of choice. The PC landscape has changed drastically since the launch of ISNET's 2015 Kickstarter. The game will now be launching on the 19th of November 2019 on PS4 and the Epic Game Store. Okay, so it's an Epic game, so you can't buy it on Steam.
Right.
Epic, but you can also buy it on PS4.
You can't buy it on Steam yet.
Yeah.
'Cause-
once that fucking flops.
Exactly, because I'm like, Sega knows better. If Sony knows better too, but if Sony doesn't, Sega does.
Yeah.
Like y'all know better than to like put that shit on the one, which is why I was so shocked at PSO2. I'm like, bro, this has been a staple PC game
For a number of years.
Right, since it debuted. Because like the last console PSO was for like the original fucking DS.
Yeah.
And like that was the last one. Ever since then, PSO2 was on PC.
It was on Dreamcast. I think.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah, that's the only one I could even remember.
Yeah.
Because people still play on that shit.
First, somehow.
I don't know.
I think it's like crowd servers, kind of like
Yeah.
Warcraft Classic was.
Yeah.
But that's like they No.
No.
That shit. It's not going to be Epic Store exclusive for long. I can
Yeah.
say that much.
That would be a
Epic
tragic thing.
failure. Oh.
Oh my god, yeah. No, Epic Store.
Oh.
I can't wait to see how that's gonna go. And Epic fail. No, I don't play Fortnite.
No.
No.
Nobody who respects themselves plays Fortnite anymore.
Yeah, all you kids should, play your records backwards.
Play Apex.
In the 80s.
Play Apex.
Apex
That's a-
seems fun.
That's a fun game.
Yeah, it seems nice.
Like,
It seems pleasant.
drop Fortnite.
Yeah,
Please.
be a real man.
Like Ninja, that's cool. Deller, drop it. Drop that shit.
Yeah, Dreamcast, we're still waiting on you, buddy.
Subscribe.
Banjo-Kazooie,
Subscribe to
coming
the
to
channel.
Smash. Subscribe, like, comment, subscribe if you want to see Sega Dreamcast as a playable character in Smash.
Donate to the Cash App if you want to see Smash as a playable character in Smash.
Yeah, if you want to see the Black Plague as a playable character in Smash, like, comment, and subscribe. Fuck, I don't know what else to say. I'm starving. I want Taco Bell.
Go get you some tacos, Doc.